It is another exciting day with myself, Emmy Akura, coming to you with Say It All. We have a very interesting topic today, and like I always say, behind every successful episode of the Easy Show, there is a beautiful guest or a handsome guest. Today, we have a handsome person in the studio. We're going to be talking about something very important. But before I go there, let him introduce himself first. How you doing, sir?
Good, I'm good.
Good. Please, can you introduce yourself to the viewers out there?
I go by the name Mahlono Mampani, but then on my YouTube channel it's energy-Hloks. So yeah, you already know.
Baby boy.
Energy-Hloks, baby.
Wow. Baby boy on Say It All talking about things that has to do with men. Right? Okay, so we have a very interesting topic. We have a topic that says what men want. Now I want to narrow that into relationship. As a man
As a man.
and as us men, what do you think we want in a relationship?
Okay, that's a very difficult question, but then I feel like we want a lot of things from a relationship, because like, first of all, okay, cool. Me personally, in a relationship, in a woman, I want respect.
Okay.
That's the most important thing. She should give you a nigga respect, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
then support also, you know what I mean? So if you have to like push, if like you have something going on as a guy, or like a career that you wanna push, obviously you have to need like, you know, a support
The
system
support system, yeah.
behind you, you know what I mean? So if you like pushing it alone, you don't even like have that woman that's really like have your back.
Yeah.
It's gonna be, you know, a bit tricky. You know what I mean?
So do you say, okay, I understand all that. We want the support system, we want respect, we want security.
Security.
Yeah, you know, in a relationship. So do you, as men, do we offer that to the opposite sex?
Me personally, yes. You know what I mean? Yes. You gotta give what you give into. You know what I mean? So what you're receiving
is what you're giving.
Yeah,
I mean,
to
it's
give it
easier
back.
said than done. A lot of people will say to you that yes, you see me, I'm somebody who take care of my women. I know how to do 1, 2, 3. But when you get into it, then it becomes a different issue.
Yeah,
You know, you have experiences where. So, have you been to a point in your life as a person? Because what we're saying now, I don't want to just I don't want to limit this to you alone. I want to talk to us as men. As men, do you sometimes think that we are doing the right thing for us to get to what we are looking for in women?
Hey, that's difficult. Are we doing the right thing?
Yeah.
To get. Man, I feel like we are doing the right thing, but depending like. That's a difficult question because I don't know how to answer it. Are we doing the right thing?
Yeah, no, because you know the thing is this. Every one of us have our standards that we've set, right? I want a woman who will respect me. I want a woman who will support me. I want a woman who will pray with me, you know, and I want a woman who will also pray for me. But in looking for that in the opposite sex, am I giving the same energy for me to receive the same energy? That's what I'm asking.
I don't think so. I feel like as men, obviously we have our own types, right? So obviously when you're looking for a woman, like a specific woman, obviously you won't like when you like, okay, let's say you ask me a girl out, right?
Yeah.
You won't be there like, yo, are you gonna pray with me? You're not gonna ask those type of questions.
Yeah, but you also need to understand the kind of person that you're going for.
You know what you're going for, but then you can't be asking those questions in the first date, like.
No. Obviously, relationship grow, right?
Yes.
Into something perfect, and sometimes we envision it the way we want it to be, but if you don't live it, how do you expect to get the same thing in return?
As I was saying, to know that the woman that you're looking for is the one, you have to be in a friendship with her first. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Being in a friendship with the girl that you like, you're trying to like pursue helps because like you get to know them better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know who say, okay, cool, okay, she has the things that I want or the things that I don't want. That's when you can decide. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If they're not for you, that's when you can take a decision like, yo.
I get all that, and what I'm saying here is that we're just being one-sided in the sense that we are looking at the things that we want, right? Not the things that the opposite sex want. You see where I'm coming from. That is where a lot of times we have conflict in relationships because you have as men, not as a man, as men, we want women to be perfect. in a certain way.
But are we perfect?
Are we perfect? Are we giving the same thing?
Are we giving it the same energy?
That is just the way I look at it.
You gotta give the same energy.
Okay, aside the issue of security, support system, love, respect, and all that, what do you think that as men we are looking for in women?
Besides love and respect.
Yeah, security. Aside that, what do you think we're looking for?
Like I said, we all have types. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. Well,
obviously, I mean, those are the personal things. Okay, love, respect, and loyalty, whatever. Those are like your own personal
stuff. Yeah.
But then what you see, on a woman, is what's gonna keep you in a relationship. Because you won't date a woman that you're not sexually attracted to. You know what I mean? Because you can't be dating someone like when you look at it in the morning, you're thinking.
But do you think as guys we also have this thing of just going to women just to have sex with them and leave?
I mean, that's but I feel like sex, it's always gonna be in a man's mind. You know what I'm saying? So
always gonna be in a man's mind.
In a man's mind. So obviously, when you approach a woman, you won't date a woman because of now you wanna.
No, a lot of people's views would differ with what you're saying.
So what you're trying to tell me now is when you date a woman, you just want to be with her, as in like, okay, cool, we together, we love each other, we support each other, and that's it.
No. You see, there are some things that comes with a relationship.
Yeah.
Now, I am not going to look at a woman and then visualize what I want or just imagine this is what I want.
Yeah.
If I want to build something, that's to do with the mindset as well. If you want to build something, what is that thing that you want to build with this woman? Do you want to just have sex with her, or do you just want to build a relationship that will lead into something serious? So that is where I'm saying that as men, do you think we are giving what we are receiving? Because we've seen a lot of abuse in the society, because a lot of men, the standards that they set before these women, they are not getting the same thing back. But for you to get that back, you have to set the same standard for yourself. Right? Okay. To the beautiful viewers out there, we're sitting in the studio talking about what men want. What do you want as a man? Are you the type that just, when you see women, you just look at them as something that you're just going to use and dump? Or are you a type that when you look at a woman, you want a specific thing and you're also willing to give that thing back? After the short break, we'll be going into more details. Stay tuned. Welcome back, guys. We're still in the studio talking about what men want. What do you want as a man? I am a man. I know where I want. Do you know what you want? And we're going to be going to the second segment of the show where we'll be talking about a lot of things. And before we went on the break, we were saying something. We're talking about the standards that we set before these women, if we're getting the same thing in return. So what do you have to say about some of these things?
See, this is how I look at it, right? As people, you gotta be matured first. You have to be in an age or maturity where you're like, okay, cool, this is where I wanna settle down.
Yeah.
Find someone that I love. When you know you're ready, that you're gonna give it the same energy that you want to get.
At what point do you know you're ready though?
It's maturity. I feel like when you feel that you're tired of playing, you're tired of
playing,
going out.
That's important.
That's using important. Girls, going out just to get girls for sex. That's when you know that, okay, cool, I'm tired of this, and I just want to be stable and just want to be with someone that I love, someone that has me.
Okay, let's look at it from a different dimension though. There are a lot of kids that I've seen, and myself being one of them, that at a very young age we were in a committed relationship. There was no trust issues. There was love. We're together for a lot of years. So do you say this will also have to do with maturity?
That's maturity.
At that young age. So maturity has nothing to do with age, right?
Age. That's the thing. People look at maturity as like it's an age thing.
No, it's not. What I mean? Yeah. Okay, I agree with you. So now let's look at what do you think a lot of us men that are misbehaving in the society today, and we have high standards, but we are busy abusing women because we are not giving them what they are also looking for. What do you think we need to do as men in a situation like that?
What's the question?
In a situation where you and I are busy abusing women or accusing women of not being what we are looking for, but we are not giving them what they are also looking for. What do you think we need to do as men?
That's where it has to go back to the thing of friendship also. You know what I mean? And maturity also. Because abuse comes from a relationship that's people just got into a relationship. They don't know each other. You know what I mean?
I disagree.
Check me out.
Okay.
Like, hear me out. You date a woman right now, right? You just got into a relationship. Then in the next 5 years, that's when she starts showing her true colors. The true colors that she has, that's not what you expected from her. You know what I mean? And then to find out that you grew up in a family. Actually, this has to do with background when it comes to abuse. Bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The issue of look, there is no way. I don't know how you guys met, what you're doing, but there's no way I'll be with a woman for a year without knowing who she is.
It happens.
No, I'm telling you. Look, Trust I'm me. Not saying she's gonna gonna disclose a lot of things to me, but I will know you to some extent.
Yeah, to a certain extent. But
you can hide the fact that maybe you had a lot of men in the past. You have a chat somewhere you don't want to tell me and all that. But the truth is your behavior as a person, your character as a person, you can't hide it from me for a year without me at least seeing the glimpse of what you have.
True.
Right?
True.
So you can't say somebody for 5 years and the man is abusing the woman because he's now seeing something.
Thing is, I don't wanna speak on the abuse because I don't know what those men go through for them to even go to a certain extent of raising their hands on a woman. But I feel like it has to do with the background. You see, when you grow up in a background where like your parents were fighting in front of you, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You start seeing it as like it's a normal thing, you know what I mean? For you to show your woman that you love, you have to beat her. You know what I mean? When she's doing something wrong, you have to raise your hand.
You know, there are so many things, and there are so many things that I'm grappling with right now. I've seen men who come from a stable home, and there was no fighting wherever they turn out to be monsters.
Yeah.
I've seen a situation where the background don't determine who or define the person.
Yeah.
You know, I've seen people who come from the ghetto to the worst of the worst places and they turn out to be better men. I've seen men who say, my father used to beat my mother. I don't want to be that person.
Yeah.
I want to be a very nice husband and father to my children. You know, so when people are listening, they will be, a lot of people will have some observations here and there about the issue of, I don't want us to kind of just limited to those things, but let's look at it. But this is just my own humble opinion, though. I think a lot of us as men, the major thing is we're still setting standards that we cannot keep up with. We cannot keep up with these standards. If you look at it, a man who cheats a lot don't want his woman to cheat.
Facts.
Right?
Facts.
Are you keeping to that standard? You're not. You are cheating. You don't want your woman to cheat.
Me?
No, I'm just talking about men in general. I'm not saying it's you, right? We're talking about us as men. So I am saying that as men, we are setting standard that we're not keeping up with.
Okay.
Because you cheat, you don't want your woman to cheat. You talk back to your woman, you don't want your woman to talk back at you. You know, you go out to have fun, you don't want your woman to go out and have fun.
That's what I'm saying, maturity. That's when, like, if you want something that's what the same energy that you give out, that they give you actually is the same energy that you have to give out.
I think as men, sometimes we're just confused. We don't know what to want.
We want a lot of things, but let's just keep
it. And also another reason also that one thing that I also look at is that we don't create enough policies that will guide us when we're going into any relationship.
Yeah.
People just go into a relationship, especially nowadays. People just want to chop. The way they say, they just want to go there and chop and then get out. They want to have fun. That's how they call it. They don't want to sit down and say, you know what, this is what we want as a people, and these policies are going to govern us throughout the relationship.
Yeah, true.
Right? Okay, before I let you go, thank you so much for coming. Before I let you go, can you, your advice to the men out there who are misbehaving or the ones who are doing good? What is your advice to them?
My advice is know what you want, and then if you know that you're ready. If you know that you're ready, that's when you can, you know what, pursue someone, and then do right by her the way you want her to do right by you. You know what I mean? Don't just be in a relationship where, like, now you want to be in a relationship just for enjoy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why I was saying maturity. It comes with maturity, but know what you want.
Okay. All right, thank you so much. I appreciate you for coming. Looking forward to having you again. And to the beautiful viewers out there, wow, we just had a very constructive conversation about what we may want. You know, what do you think we want? At least I know what I want. I don't know what you want. I know that the standards that I set before me in the opposite sex, I want to receive the same thing. And the only way I can receive that is by giving that same energy, you know. Don't be a man who try to impose your ideas on a woman without or allowing them to also feel like they're human. Relationship is about two people, it's not about one person. It should be about the two of you agreeing on things, the two of you making sure that you're in one accord. If you're not, trust me, everything is just going to go, you know, the other way, which is what we're seeing in our communities now, where a lot of men are trying to make sure that, okay, I'm the man, I'm supposed to be the man of the house. One thing my mother used to say to me is this: before she died, she said to me, my son, if you want to live long, make sure you respect women. If you don't, trust me, your life will be cut short. And that is just the truth. That's because a lot of us men today are being killed. A woman is so powerful, trust me. Women are powerful to a point that your life is in their hands. If they allow you to live, they allow you, you know. And on that note, we've come to the end of the show. I just want to take this opportunity to appreciate my crew members and appreciate you, our fans out there. I want to appreciate you for supporting us and being there for us. Without you, we wouldn't be here doing what we do. I love you guys, and I would love to love and leave you. I am your loyal host, Emmy.